Hi there, my fellow YouTubers and my fellow Twitter followers. This is another lucid dream I title Kate Upton. Yes, the Kate Upton. Let me start off by saying I didn't set out to dream about Kate Upton. In my lucid dream, I was using this website, this dating website. Some of you might have heard of it. It's called POF, plentyoffish.com. Now, in this lucid dream, I'm supposed to meet this woman on a blind date. So the thing is that I'm here, we're exchanging messages back and forth, and then we're supposed to, we set out this time or this date. And I'm thinking, okay. But the thing is that I have no idea what she looks like. So she kept her picture, I guess you can say, hidden away, which kind of made me raise an eyebrow in the dream. So what happened was that it's time for the date, and I get in my car, and I'm waiting. We were supposed to meet at this location, and I'm here waiting and waiting in the car, and then all of a sudden, I look to my left, and then my eyes just grow. Okay, my eyes are like going like this, like huge. I'm like thinking, and then all of a sudden I see a very, very stunning, attractive, beyond attractive woman. And the thing is that she's walking in slow motion. You know what I mean? And here I am. At this point, I realize that I'm lucid. I'm awake in my dream, and I'm just kind of cracking up, chuckling, if you will. And I look, and I see the woman approaching. She's approaching, and she gets to my car, and she bends over and she taps on the window. And she goes like this. She wanted to roll it down. And then she says to me, "Are you, you know, I'm supposed to meet, someone for a date, I'm thinking, yeah, right." I'm thinking, no way. So I'm thinking, so I get out, like abruptly, I get out of the car, and she comes around. I'm like, she comes around to the passenger side. I open the car door for her, and she steps into the passenger seat. So I rush over to the driver's side. And there's a little bit of awkwardness because I'm thinking, I'm looking at it, and I say, "Aren't you?" And just as I was about to say her name, she's like, "Yes, I am." And she left it at that. She's like, and then I said to her, I'm like, why would you be using POF? Because I was in awe. I was stunned out of my mind. I'm thinking, what? What are you using? Why are you using POF? And she's like, well, you know what? Some of the guys that I've met, are only after one thing. Okay, they're pretty much dogs. You know what I mean? And I just decided to use plentyoffish.com and see what happens. So we had reservations for dinner, and I drove off, and we just started talking, talking about this, talking about that, and having a pleasant conversation. So we finally arrive to at the restaurant, and the concierge, or maitre d', sorry, he kind of is like looking at her, and he's kind of looking at me, and he's like thinking, okay, because he knows who she is, but he don't know who I am. So he's like, right this way, Miss Upton. Okay. So he leads us to the table, and then we're having wine, and then we're just talking. We're still enjoying each other's conversation, and then I get a cell phone call, and I'm thinking, you gotta be kidding me. And there's part of me saying, don't answer that cell phone. And then I look at Kate's reaction, and she's like, aren't you gonna, she was like kind of, she was kind of disturbed at the fact that I got a phone call. And the phone kept on ringing and ringing, and I'm thinking in the dream, in my mind, are you kidding me? I'm having dinner with freaking Kate Upton. You know what I mean? So the phone keeps on ringing, it keeps on ringing. And then I said, you know what? I have to answer it. So I answer the phone, and then it's my business partners, right? And they say, you know what? We need your presence. We need you now. It's important. So I'm thinking, oh, by the way, I don't have any business partners. This is just in dream. So I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, this is a bad time. I'm here, I didn't tell him that I was having dinner with Kate Upton in the dream. And I'm just saying, this is a really bad time. But he was adamant that he needed to see me. So I'm here. I'm like, I hung up the phone, and I was really, really ticked off. And then I kind of look at Kate, and I say, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to go. And her expression just changed from kind of like this to like that, because she was like, we were enjoying the dinner, and I have to go tend to business. Okay, I'm thinking, what are you thinking? And she's like, but I said to her, I'll be back quick, I'll be back in no time. So I go, to my business meeting, or I go to where my business partners are, and I'm looking around, and I'm in a building, and I'm in an office, looking around, and I'm waiting for my business partners to show up. So the door's open, and I see 3 of them. And then I go, guys, what's so important? And I just look, and something's off, a bit off. And each of them have 3 guns, and they're putting silencers on the guns, and they're pointing them at me. And then I'm like, I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So they pointed at me, and they just started shooting. I just dove for cover. I go, you gotta be kidding me. I left dinner with Kate Upton to get shot at? You know what I mean? So I'm here ducking for cover, and I managed to go down the stairs, and I'm huffing and puffing, and I could feel it, I'm huffing and puffing down the stairs, and all I could think about was getting back to the damn restaurant and having dinner with Kate Upton. So here I am, running back to the restaurant, and I'm here covered in dust, my hair's all scruffed up, and just as I'm about to go back to the table with Kate Upton, I look, and I see there's somebody sitting in my seat. Okay, and then I look closely, and it's one of the general managers that I used to work with when in my job, in one of my previous jobs a long time ago. And I'm looking. I'm like, dude, thinking in my mind, I go, dude, what are you doing in my seat? So as I'm looking, I see Kate, in the dream of course, and my old general manager getting ready to kiss. And I'm thinking, damn! I go, what the hell's up with that? I didn't say it, I was just thinking in my mind. And they were kissing, and then I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. So that's where I pretty much start walking. Okay, walking and walking with my head down. I'm like thinking, damn, if only I hadn't answered that damn cell phone. Dream over. So when I woke up from that dream, I was like, oh man. You know what? If you ever have a date with Kate Upton and you get a phone call, never pick up that phone, whether it be real life or in a dream. that has been another lucid dream vlog. Until the next one, peace and have a good one.